Okay, so here we go. This is the grind. As you can see, it's all DIY. I got a little bit faulty. This is my first experience with welding. I've actually bought a welder just for this project alone, so don't hate me too much for that. As you can see, I just loosened this bit out here, pull it out there. It's like any other grinder that you may have seen before. Pull some out, stash it somewhere. Normally I would stash it just down here. A little slot there, which it luckily happens to fit in. And I've got another tool arm here. This one slides in just as nicely. Now I've only got a small tiny little wheel on there, but actually in the future plan to make a whole set of wheels. Came up with this really cool idea to get just ball bearings by themselves and stack them all together. So however many bearings it takes to get the right width, and then just chuck them all on a bolt, and there you go. You got your small wheel attachment for a 22mm diameter, which is the size of these bearings. And I've got this one here, which is, I think it's about 50mm diameter. And then I've also planned to buy a large contact wheel, and use that as a much larger replacement for that, so I can just interchange them all out, which is really handy. So this one fits a little bit tighter because it's running up against the clamps there. So what I'm going to do is just hook this up real quick with this belt. Now the tracking is different, so I'm going to have to take a little bit of time to set that up. And let's give it a spin. As you can see, there is a little bit of resonating sounds just from inaccuracies due to the wheels not being perfect. But I'm working on that as well. I'm machining out some steel wheels and giant aluminium drive wheel there. So as you can see, it works pretty well. It's just nicely. This motor's not going anywhere. It's sitting very nice and solid. Got my little fan there. I'll put the flat plate attachment on there and see how it works. Alright, so changing out is easy as just loosen this knob and it automatically pops up for you. And then just pull the belt off. Pull this piece out, stash it down there on the frame. Ground it in a nice big heavy contact flat platen. Sliding it in. This one fits in pretty close to the actual main machine because I'm not actually using a 2x72 belt. It's actually roughly, I think it's about 2x60, which is 1.5 meters. So you've got to move this in a lot further. Now this one's a bit of a stretch to get on, but once you got it, just play with the tracking a little bit. This one tracks a little bit in the opposite direction than the contact wheel. Alright, let's go. Now this part of it is quite a bit louder than the contact wheel because it's rubbing up against that metal plate. But not very much. As you can see, they're pretty much aligned, which is what you want. Some people say you want the wheels to be a little bit further out, but then when you touch up against it with a piece of metal, it'll round the top of it a little bit. So you're better off getting perfectly aligned with each other. You don't want to stick them out because they'll create a heap of friction, and that piece of metal flat part there, your flat part will just heat up. And not very good for the feel. And you can see here the tracking kind of works a little bit. And there you go.